When did you press record?
When you were busy betting on women's soccer.
I didn't even know. With those glasses.
The lighting. Jesus Christ, the lighting is all off. I'm sorry, viewers. Come
on. What are you, an amateur? What is this, your first podcast, bro?
It's like my 4th time.
Yeah. This is like your 400th time.
I have recorded.
You recorded so many.
Fucking
You've recorded
so
many podcasts.
I feel like I've done more podcasts than actual comedy.
It's probably close to that.
No, in stage time, definitely way more podcasts.
Hours wise, yes. Probably close. Yeah. I mean, it's insane how many podcasts you record, and you delete a bunch, and you still have a ton.
Never gonna stop, baby. I'm gonna delete this episode someday.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Why not? YouTube career.
Hey, delete it when I get SNL. No, I'm kidding. There's no way. There's no way I would ever.
Son of a bitch.
There's no way I would ever want to write for a fucking television show.
Why not?
Because it's like a job.
Yeah.
It's a job, and you get paid well for it. You get connections, but it takes away from stand-up.
Absolutely.
I'd much rather hit like 5 mics a night than spend 12 hours in a writer's room with a bunch of other nerds who did improv.
It is a lot of theater.
While all my friends who I started comedy with are still hitting the mics and like getting way better. And then after 3 years, I come out from the writing cave and I'm like, all right, I laid off for my writing job, but I made $300,000. Time to get back and stand up. And then fucking Stottlemeyer's like fucking doing arenas, and I'm like, what happened?
And also, you know,
Stottlemeyer and Chung are like the head networks guys at Netflix, and like fucking are greenlighting every special, and they're like, "Oh, you suck, Chudier." And I'm like, "No."
But it is weird how it's not about being broke and a drug addict or an alcoholic or homeless to have these
even though
stories,
that's most of it.
But it's really cool if you are.
Yeah.
Because the cool kids have to be like John Mulaney. No one thought he was an alcoholic or Benjer.
Yeah, even though that's all he talked about was like he used to be an alcoholic and he'd party, he'd get blackout drunk. But
he's wearing a
his
tux.
First 4 specials, but he's wearing a tux and he has this boyish charm of like, but he was really a menace out in the streets. And the people who did open mics with him and did local shows in New York, they knew about it. Yeah. And I found out, he never started comedy in Chicago. He started in New York. I had no idea. After he graduated college from DC, he was like, I'm not going to go to Chicago. I'm going to do it in New York. I'm going to just start there. And then, that's when he started.
Oh, fucking
drinking, doing coke, killing it, bro.
Dude, guys,
and that's another thing.
Fucking costume. It's so nice.
This costume thing is fantastic. But I was just gonna say, you guys, John Mulaney is obviously an amazing comic, one of the greatest of all time. Do not do what he does and think, well, he did it. He's an anomaly. He's an anomaly. All right. He's an anomaly. You can't be getting blackout drunk and doing coke every night and still write the way he does and think, oh, I could do that. No, he's special. You retards. All right, because I see a lot of other comics that are like, "Oh, I'll try that," and none of you do comedy anymore. All right, for real,
none of them do comedy.
None of them do comedy.
They just get booked on the same shows as you, and you're like, "What?" How?
And they don't write a single new joke. John Mulaney writes scripts,
they're still
stand-up, Broadway plays. Like he's fucking the 1%er of fucking high-level people who can function while being a full-blown drug addict for a decade. All right, you're not John fucking Mulaney.
Oh my God, getting put on these fucking... Oh yeah, I was going to say, I bought a $40 wig yesterday.
Oh my God.
You saw that?
Yo, shout out to disposable income. All right. Because sethy-boop-bop has lots of it to spend $40.
I dropped some money on
a wig he'll never wear more than a few times for a comedy goof.
I lost it.
You lost it?
I left it at a bar.
No.
I know, dude. I know. It's
God damn it.
It was a beautiful mullet.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'll actually have it be the thumbnail of this episode. Okay. The picture I took.
Yeah.
I'll size it up.
God damn it.
So it was 70 themes birthday party for my friend Sydney, and I don't know what it is about ladies. Maybe ladies, you can tell me down in the comments.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about theming shit? I think it's they want a honest display of you caring enough about them to go up and dress up like a fucking idiot.
I think it's the opposite.
What?
I think women need more. I'm pretty sure fucking producer talks about this. I don't know if it was a bit where he's like, women need so many things to have fun, and they get mad that dudes just like will just be scratching their balls like watching something, and they're content. They're so happy. They're like, this is the best day ever. And then women are like, all right, I need a party 70s themed. We need to have watermelon punch, not strawberry, watermelon punch.
Prosecco.
Yes, all of it. Yes. And then also a disco ball because I want to dance my ass off. And then dudes are like, well, let's have a couple Bud Lights and some pizza and like play ping pong. And this is the best birthday I've ever had in my life.
Let's see if Sean can still do the ping pong shot with his asshole. You know, let's see if he can still hit a bounce shot with his anus.
It's like we're simple creatures, and we never stop being simple. No, like whether we're 20 or 40, we're like, that was great. Like,
so I
and women need more and more, and it's like, and it fucking pains them that we're so simple minded.
Have you ever made plans? Like they send me this little flyer, like, hey, save date type thing, a month ahead of time. I was like, I can put together a 70s outfit by then. Sure.
Yeah.
Then yesterday came, and it was the day of, and she's like, hey, send me a picture of the outfit you're going to be wearing tonight. Yeah. I'm like, fuck. I was like, oh, shit, dude. Does Party City exist anymore? Yeah. Where is it? Where? So I literally had to drive like 7 miles just to get to a Party City.
Get a wig.
And there was nothing because it's November. It's right past Halloween.
Yeah, everything's taken.
It's definitely like a tax evasion, like money laundering thing at one of those stores.
Cash only.
Nothing in there. They didn't accept certain cards and shit like that. But I did find a nice mullet wig, these glasses, and then I also found a hat that says FBI or something. You know?
Oh,
yeah. So I just dressed up in that, but I'm not going to like... Jesus Christ, this is funny. I showed up to the restaurant first.
Oh,
it said 7 o'clock.
So you're the only person wearing a costume.
I was wearing a costume, and
the workers have no idea.
I walk up with the shades on. It's 7 at night.
Yeah,
it's dark. I come up in shades and the hair. I have the hat in my hand.
You look fucking horrible. You're short. You're bald. You have a fake hair. I'm here
for a party for Sydney. And she's like, they aren't here yet, but if you want, you can sit at the table. Yeah. And it's a table in the middle of the fucking restaurant.
Oh my god!
In the middle
These
of
families are walking around like, don't look.
So I just had to walk up to the table with my head down. I sat down, and then I just look around. Everyone's just like,
yeah, who is this weirdo? You still have your glasses on too?
Yeah, and I just like I had to slowly like
you don't take them off.
Yeah,
you're like,
and as I'm taking it off, everyone comes in. They're like, oh my god, keep wearing it.
You're 5 vodka tonics deep, but now because you're so bored by yourself.
I actually can't find my driver's license recently. So I gotta get a new one. But lately,
do you have other forms of identification?
No.
No,
I don't.
My buddy from high school, Dan, when we were in college, he lost his license and he didn't get a new one coming in for a while, so he just started going to bars with his passport.
And then you lose your passport.
Homeboy, like he's traveling overseas, he'd come here like, yeah, here's my passport. They're like, what the fuck?
That's more than
this
valid.
Says United States of America. You're not a foreigner, and this is your only form of ID.
But last night we went out to this place, Postino's, really good. But it's like
which one do you go to? Yeah, I've
the South Tempe right here on Warner and Row.
Yeah, it's always packed in Postino's.
So packed.
It's bougie. I used to take Uber Eats orders from Postino's, and I'd go there, and it would just be bougie. It would take forever for them to get my order because it would just be packed. And it's so small.
I ordered the smoked salmon.
Ooh.
And when you order a smoked salmon, you're like, okay, maybe it's gonna be like on rice or like whatever. But I read the ingredients and it was like whipped feta. I love feta cheese. Arugula dressed with this dressing. I'm like, okay. Crostinis and shit. I get the plate. The plate is wooden. It weighs like 20 pounds. Yeah. And on top, there's like a 2-ounce little slab of this smoked salmon, some crackers. Like some crostini, which is like high class, like it's ciabatta toast. It's just ciabatta toast.
Fancy toast.
And then arugula and the whipped feta just like smeared on the plate with some cayenne on it. $17.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yo, this is fat people shit. We're like, I'm paying $17 for a snack. All right?
I know, but it was
$17. I could go to IHOP and be a king, bro.
Don't get me wrong. Like I love the high class, more high end shit. That's not even high end. That is pretending to be high end, but it's low class.
It's a step right below, like a nice Biltmore restaurant.
Fast. Yeah, it's fast, casual, high dining. Mm-hmm. But it's really good. By the end, like me,
it's what rich people order when they order DoorDash.
Yes,
if they don't want to go to Jack in the Box instead.
And the plate was cold too.
Oh, okay.
It was a complete like salmon cold, arugula cold, cheese cold.
Oh, yeah, that's a bummer.
But it's it's exactly what you should expect. Yeah, because if you get that and you're
never eat at those restaurants. I'm not classy like you said.
Dude, you gotta go sometimes.
No, I'm nosy down to it.
Dude, and then the bruschetta boards, dude. So good. They had a salami pesto one. Yeah. I was fucking... Dude, this poor girl next to me, I think her name was Jasmine. Yeah. But I was just talking to her, just smoozing her.
Another Mexican?
No, she's black.
Oh, she is?
Dude.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
All the Jasmines I knew were Mexican.
Hey, Jasmine, if you're watching this, comment your number down below.
Down below, all right?
Hey, hit me with your number down below.
Daddy Blue Bob is ready, all right?
Everyone's just going to leave fake phone numbers down in the comments.
Oh, yeah. 555. Dave Chappelle has a joke about that where he's like, "Do you know why every movie they go 555, and he's like, "Cause idiots would be like dial a real number, be like, hello, is Indiana Jones there?" He's like, "No, motherfucker, he's fake." It's one of his older bits, but Dave Chappelle is so funny. He's like, "It's not a real person." It's like, "Hello, is Indiana Jones there?" Like, it's so ridiculous.
But the fucking the Postino's dinner. Yeah. I was sitting there waiting for them to come in. I got a blackberry lemonade.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. Any type of lemonade is just smacks.
I was just chilling out.
Diabetes ready to go, baby. Right.
I was kind of
hopefully you like your feet.
Right. I was kind of half tempted to just take off the wig and stuff it into the glass as hard as I could. God, no. And like, miss, sorry, pardon me, excuse me. I think there may have been, as you can see, I am bald.
That'd be fucking a hilarious sketch, bro. I could not. That'd be such a great sketch.
There's no way.
You stuff a wig and been like, "There's hair on my food, lady."
Fucking excuse me. It's literally like a pea coat on top of all of the food. Like, excuse me. I came here for a fine establishment. Yeah. But I was sitting there just drinking my lemonade. And when everyone came in, they ordered wine and shit.
Real quick before I forget, I fucking you know when a employee like fucks something up, and I feel like they did it on purpose. This was like a couple months ago. I went to In-N-Out. I did Andrew's show or something. No, it wasn't Andrew's show. I did a comedy show. I think it was Aldo's. Yeah, it was Aldo's show, and he gave me like $10 cash, and it was great. And then this was when I was like super broke. Like I had like $13 left in my account before I got paid next time.
So you just doubled your money.
Yeah. And so I went to Whataburger late at night. It was like after a mic, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get a nice spicy chicken meal," and I got it. And then I go, and I had a $5 bill, and out of the 10. And I give it to the chick at the checkout, and I go, pay $5 with cash, and then the rest on this card, just so I could get rid of it. And she goes, "All right," and then does everything, gives me and then I go get home, and she charged me full price for it, and just took the $5, and I was like, I needed that. I was so proud. I was like, "Bitch, you think I'm just giving out a tip at a drive-thru at Whataburger?"
She took a quarter of your life.
She took a quarter of my life. Like, dude, I wanted to cry, bro. I was like, "Bitch, you know damn well ain't nobody ever tipped you driving a Prius through a drive-thru." No. Even
you didn't have enough gas money to go back.
Oh no! It was the Whataburger was like a block away from my house.
Okay.
It was just by that point it was almost midnight. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
Also, the line was all the way around, so I'd have to wait for 30 minutes to get $5 back. I was like, I lost it. And also, what if I go there and she's like, I didn't take that money? Yeah. She doesn't get paid enough. Those people don't give a fuck. All right. So yeah.
It's just a den of thieves.
Like you were saying, Postinos. Oh. Yeah, I would never do that because I'm a upstanding worker, all right? I may hate work, but I do my job. I do what's expected of me.
Right.
I've never broken rules. I don't even eat food at work.
No?
Because you have to pay for it. Even though everyone just...
steal it.
Yeah, everyone just steals it. I don't even do that. So it's like, I do my job. I follow the rules.
But... Let me tell you. Yeah. Did the server last night do her job when she was checking everyone's IDs? I'm like, I'm just not. Yeah. You know
that's always the weirdest part when you guys like split the checks. When you're like, all right, what'd you order, Seth?
No.
Or what?
It was at the beginning when everyone's ordering wine. She's checking IDs.
Oh yeah.
I don't have my driver's license right now. I don't know where it is. If you find it, comment down below.
Yes. Send it to his house. He has his address on there.
3210. No, I'm kidding.
It's just Charlie's address. You're like, where the fuck is this license?
No, okay, stop. So I was just, fake looking for my ID because I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't have it. How am I going to play this off, I was like, I just can't find it right now. I'm going to try to pull up the electronic one. She's like, okay. Yeah. And then she grabbed all the wine glasses. Yeah. She even grabbed my wine glass, and she was like, were you able to find it? And I'm like, I'm not. And she's like, it doesn't really. And then she just walked away.
Dude, that
I was like, dude, yes.
And you also
I tipped her fat.
You also
I tipped her so fat.
Yo, shout out to her, bro.
Dude, shout out Sherry.
To her. You also look over 21. Like you don't.
I look so.
Yeah, dude. Like yesterday when we were at Tavern, a comic pointed at Chung, and she's like, and he was like, "Who the fuck let a 15-year-old here? Are we letting 15-year-olds here now?" And then everyone who didn't know Chung laughed. And I was like, Chung, I didn't know you were 15. Even though he's 31. Yeah. But Chung is young enough where he can still get carded. He looks young enough where he can still get carded.
Yeah. But that's also because of a certain way he carries himself.
Yeah.
He carries himself like a fucking Looney Tunes lunchbox.
Nervous energy, yeah. Nervous teenager energy, yeah.
Yeah. He looks like he survives off of suckers and PB&Js. Yeah. And he always has a sucker on.
He always has a sucker on.
I told him, you gotta stop bringing lollipops out in public.
Yo, the pedophiles are coming out.
It's a bad look, dog.
They're coming out, baby.
I think, he's just transitioning slowly. Every full moon, he slowly gets closer and closer to a pedophile.
Yeah.
He's like,
That's like that one episode of Shameless where they find out there's a pedophile in their street.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never seen Shameless.
Oh, okay. Well, there's an episode they find out there's a pedophile in their street in the beginning, and so one of the main cast members, he's like, in college or whatever, but he gets all the dudes. We're gonna fuck this guy up. This guy named Blake. He's down the street. He's a registered sex offender, having sex with underage minor. Let's go fuck him up. So they get their bats, they get their weapons, their knives. They walk over there. They're like, we're gonna fuck him up. They knock on the door, and then this tiny blonde woman will answer the door, and they're like, yeah, Blake, does he live here? Is he around? And she goes, I'm Blake. She was a teacher who fucked a 13-year-old. And they're like, you're Blake? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, it says Blake is a registered sex offender. He's like, yeah, that's me. And then they're like, wait, chicks can fuck like underage dude? And then it literally broke their dumb brains. It was such a great twist. And it was so believable.
As long as a guy's getting good pussy out of it.
Yo, shout out to misogynists, right?
Dude, shout out to
misogynists. Dude, Tavern was weird yesterday. Comics were going at each other. I don't know why.
Like what?
On stage, they were like fucking roasting each other, and it was just mean. I think maybe because their roasting skills aren't up to par, so it's just mean. It was just them shitting on each other. You know, because roasting real quick would go from, yo, look at Seth and his bald head. What is he, a neo-Nazi? It could go from that to like, yo, Seth is a neo-Nazi and he's a dumb piece of shit.
Seth is a racist motherfucker.
Seth is a racist, dumb piece of shit who is an alcoholic and is always smoking weed, and he lives with his parents because he's a fucking loser. And people are like, what the hell, man? That's so mean. Like, that's literally where it went. And then they're like, what? Like, I was making a joke. And it's like, no, that was just me. Like, there's no funny tint to it. You just said a bunch of real things about this person that they probably don't like about themselves. And that's what it was at Tavern. I said with every I'm not gonna say names. I could tell you after, but it was like literally like 4 comics doing that. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here, man?
Because a lot of people don't know how to roast.
It is an art form. really is.
You have to take something very specific and obscure it and skew it, and
whether it's race related or their appearance or what have you.
Like, name any person, and I can make a roast joke in 5 seconds that's not offensive.
Aldo.
Oh, okay. He's on the final stop now, and his mom has her own podcast, but she's like, I don't want a fucking sound guy, going there with it. You can go to like where I'm not bringing up fucking his mom, even though I probably would.
His parents, I thought were like, I didn't tell you this. I did his show.
Yeah. His parents were there.
Check it out. His parents were there. They supported. They were sat right in the front. This beautiful Latin couple. Didn't know they were his parents. Right. So I tried doing crowd work, and thank God I didn't go mean. But I tried doing crowd work just because I was doing 15 minutes. The crowd, you guys didn't give a fuck. So I was like, why do a structured joke? I'm gonna work out some shit that I have ideas on, and I'm gonna riff the rest of the time because comedy is about growth, and you got to get out of your comfort zone. And you just stick to your written material constantly all the time. After years of doing stand-up, you're not going to grow. You're not going to learn anything new. You're not going to develop new skills. You're not going to test yourself. You need to challenge yourself, right? Dudes who rock climb, they don't just do the same rock climbing wall. You got to challenge yourself. But anyways, they're in the front. I go, hey, you guys are a beautiful couple. How long you guys been together? And his mom goes, like 24 years. And I was like, you guys look 15. There's no fucking way. Because they look so young. I was like, there's no way. You guys, I was like, when you guys start dating? And she goes, like middle school, we were like 13 or something like that. And I was like, wow, that's fantastic. I was like, give it up for them. And I was like, yeah, I don't have anywhere to go with that. You guys are just so nice and so great. I was like, I can't roast you. And then I went on to something else. And then
Thank God you weren't talking about his mom's 13-year-old.
Yeah, no, I did.
You didn't go wild.
His mom was so nice and so, and like his dad was like nice too. And then afterwards, all those my parents were. I was like, oh, they were. I didn't see your parents. He goes, they were the ones who sat right in the front. I was like, those were your parents. The one I did cry with. He's like, yeah. I was like, you didn't even tell me, bro. His parents legit look like they're fucking 19, bro.
The camera died. Damn. All right.
Damn.
All right. All right. This is gonna be added on to another episode. All right. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Just gambling your life away, aren't you? You really are. And what are you gambling on, Chudier? Your fucking life?
Yo, is this a 90s infomercial?
Pick up the fucking stick.
Drugs kill you, Chudier.
This is your friend. And this is your friend on gambling. On FanDuel.
Yo, me and Garrick Fees, bro.
Oh my God. Please stop gambling during the podcast. That would be funny if this is the new running joke is you gambling away all of your money on the podcast.
That's hilarious.
And you don't even make money from this.
Yo.
Dude, yeah. We're back. I'm sorry.
Did we start?
Yeah, we did, but I'm sorry about that little
when did you press record?
When you were busy betting on women's soccer.
I didn't even know. That's hilarious. Yeah, welcome back to the Black Republican Podcast, you guys.
No, this is the this is the tail end of the other episode.
Oh, really?
Because the camera dying out.
The camera died?
Unless you just want that to be a 20-minute
Yeah. That's fine. I forgot what we were talking about, though.
Come on, we're bringing down the facade of this podcast.
Oh, yeah, Seth. I don't know what you're talking about. But, Seth, are you going to move for comedy?
No.
No?
No.
I figured you would.
Because especially with, just the growth.
It's like why not just live with your family forever?
Exactly. Why don't I just start doing heroin?
Free rent.
I know, but the whole thing about the whole moving out of town just to do comedy. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to go to another state for what? Oh, there's better clubs
for other open mics.
For other open mics.
Yeah, open mics in the new coast.
For another people's coattails.
Yeah.
For other people who don't know I'm special. I need to show the world I'm special.
That is funny that Andrew, I guess, got mad at me for mentioning that because it's factual. Him riding coattails. And then it's funny because we'd always make a joke about me and Chris riding his coattails when he becomes successful. So it's like, why is it when I make the same joke but to do it to him and someone else, it's like happy. you get mad about it. It's like, it's silly.
Who's getting all pressed now? Yeah,
maybe because it's factual. Huh?
Yeah, but no, I'm never gonna move because what is the point of that? It's to find someone else who I can take advantage of while they take advantage of me. That's what agents and managers are.
Yeah.
No one's going to give you a handout because they like you. No, they're going, if they like you, it's because they see a way to monetize what you do or something you do they can take advantage of. Okay. And that's okay. It's just business and pimping. Yeah. Nothing personal.
So then the future of Arizona comedy is going to be Seth and all the slope riding comics in the scene, all right?
Dude, we're going to be riding. No, it's not that.
Riding those slopes. I'm not saying it in a negative way.
I'm saying touring out of Arizona. Why is that insane?
It's not.
How are people living in Texas right now doing it?
No, you can.
But they live.
You can actually do it. No, you can actually do it.
Dead.
Live it out.
Fuck LA.
Some people moved from New York and LA. Some people moved from Chicago. Some people moved from New Jersey or Miami to Texas. But it's like you don't have to. Also, Texas, people don't talk about this. Like the whole Rogan thing that's happening right now. It's great. He's going to open up clubs. More clubs are opening up. But right now, it's the shitty 1 to 4 year comics that are at Austin. Come New Year, the 10 to 15 year vets that are killers are going to Austin, and they're taking over that whole scene. So the ones that don't have a decent 10 are going to get washed away by the people that have, the men and women that have 30 of tight shit and can riff and do everything.
Yes, but then again, that
and
is
no one talks about that. Because that's going to fuck up the whole ecosystem of Austin.
Right, but
is when the next wave comes.
The whole thing is like how what people argue about for New York is seeing high level comedy every night raises the bar for you and your writing style, which is true.
It does.
But you are right.
And not even writing style, but it I was going to say not even writing style, but it raises the bar for what you see every week. Because like that's why we need to go to see comedy shows. Because like if I only see open mics for week after week and I don't get booked on shows, so I don't get to perform a good comedy, then I'm just like jaded. You know, it's like I only see the worst of the worst. I see literally a first timer comic who's dog shit, and we all are when we first start.
That's why I don't want to watch a lot of comics at open mics because
it's depressing.
I've watched so many bad sets. I've had so many bad sets to where I'm like, I just only want to watch my bad sets now. All right,
I agree,
and I get it.
I agree. Get it. Yeah, there was a time where I would leave when other comics were on. I'd just leave. That's what the patio was about. You'd hang out the patio. And some
the original patio hang.
The
Charo,
patio.
Dude,
Charo was the OG patio.
And
if not Charo, it would be Improv Mania. We'd hang out on the patio all night.
They took away the chairs and tables and shit because they're moving soon.
Yeah.
Do you think in the new location you're going to be allowed back in?
I don't know.
Come on, man. Sneak in there, dog. I'll sneak you in.
I go in with the mustache.
Yeah.
And glasses.
But what if it's just like one of those days because they're going to be open for more comedy shows.
Yeah,
they have a little
doing
show
5
outside.
shows a week, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have 2 rooms.
So let's say I start running a show and it's one of the days where the kids are at the wheel. You know, it's like Anthony Thornton running the show that day.
Yeah.
I could definitely have you come in. Just no one take any pictures. No leaks. No leaks.
Yeah, okay. Maybe.
Hell yeah, dude. That's going to be our little comedy speakeasy.
Mic drop mania, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think it's going to be...
it's going to be called Mic Drop.
Yeah, because it's going to be in partnership with Mic Drop San Diego Comedy Club.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mic Drop San Diego was opened by Casey Courier and his wife. And Casey booked the Big Three for like almost 10 years before he moved to San Diego to open up his own club.
Oh, shit.
And so he still has the contacts for a bunch of big headliners that he's going to have go through Mic Drop Mania and do weekends there.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Guess what, guys?
So yeah, you
I'm up next.
You can actually possibly get to meet some big comics. You know, if you work with them on a weekend.
Can I get next? Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm getting next on that.
But yeah, moving for comedy, like I'm definitely gonna do it, but I'm at a weird point where it's like I don't know. Like New York seems great. We did New York together. I kind of want to check out New York one more time by myself before.
Oh, do you want to go with your girlfriend and not do any mics and then just decide, this will work?
Yeah.
I came here 5 years ago, so that's a great representation of the comedy scene now.
Yo, chill. No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't.
No, it's true.
Matter.
No, it's true. It's gonna be way different, like the comedy scene. Well, also like.
So when you move, am I gonna have to like have you in on a Zoom call? No, the podcast fucking ends.
The podcast will be done.
It's done.
Yeah, there's no way.
That's ridiculous that people are like, we'll Zoom him in. I'm like, oh, that's, podcasting. The thing that relies on context and pacing and actually knowing each other and having cool experience. Yeah.
No, we'll have our own solo podcast. We can be guests on those.
And also, can we also say the one person who will be zoomed in on the podcast we're referencing is, I'm not saying not tech savvy, But I'm also saying he's not the hardest-willed person to figure out tech.
Who?
Tristan. If he hits a roadblock in some sort of Wi-Fi, the service, it's not happening that day. I don't know if they know this.
Like, it's over.
I don't even work with the guy that much, but I know his soul is going to leave his body if the Wi-Fi gets a little choppy. Mm-hmm. And he's not going to be happy with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, are we actually keeping people happy who are wearing the coats? Or are we just riding and carrying down?
I don't know.
Don't waste people's time.
Yeah.
And if he's moving there to expedite his growth in his career and that's what he wants to do, let him do that and don't fucking have him wasting an hour of his day on a Zoom call, worsening his already fucked up back. Because he's just going to... the entire time.
Yeah.
Do you think the lighting's going to be good? Who's setting up the lighting?
Yeah, nobody.
And maybe this should be some fire under the ass, but it's like, really, what do you expect it's going to be?
It will happen once he starts his radio podcast with Richard. All right, that's what.
It's produced by Casper, the friendly fucking ghost.
Yeah, it's produced by Casper. Yo, shout out to Casper, the friendly ghost, bro.
You can't have a podcast.
Remember in the end when Casper became a dude?
What you mean?
Like he turned into like a regular guy at the end for like a little bit.
That would be funny if he became a boy and then he got molested. He's like, no, I'm supposed to be friendly.
Not that friendly. That booty's friendly, boy. Let me tell you.
No. Yeah.
No.
For some reason, John from Garfield just finds Casper as a boy. And he's like,
he gets horny.
Yes. Why do you think Garfield hates Mondays? Do you think it's
because he's a fat ass comic? No, podcasts are like, it is funny how many podcasts there are, and how like podcasts are like, I don't know. I was just thinking like, people. You kind of have to believe they're going to be good, but I feel like it depends on what is your intention. Not everybody has the same intention for podcasts.
Yeah,
I think that's what people have to realize.
No, I literally have.
Also, R.I.P. to the final stop.
Yeah, dude, R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. bro.
You
guys had a great run, longer than Coconut Cucks. I'll tell you that.
I got to say,
and you didn't get canceled. You know.
No, I honestly didn't expect it to go on this long.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys lost the professional beatboxer guy. I really thought that. I was like, man, how are they going to recover? But then you brought on Brody. He won me over.
When you guys lost,
I gotta be honest.
When you guys lost, as Devontae once said, which is hilarious, Tristan looks like if Bob Saget fucked a vulture.
I could see that.
I love the silence. It was a roast joke at Burnout. I may be butchering it, but it was something like that.
Oh, but did it do well there?
Oh, it killed.
Okay.
Devontae won that. He won that whole roast battle. He had perfect jokes for everybody. He really did his homework and like wrote a ton of jokes. Damn. And he came to that Burnout and smashed everybody. It wasn't even close to anybody. He smashed everybody he went up against with like perfect jokes. It was crazy.
That's why you got to.
And then everyone else like barely prepared and just got killed. Just got speared by him, bro. He's like, cha-cha. And we're like, oh, no, please, I'm dying. But yeah. This podcast probably will end when I move.
Yes.
I just don't know where I'm gonna move. New York. The thing is, I'm a lizard, you guys. I'm from the desert, Sahara Desert. For hundreds of years, I've been there. Look at all this melanin.
Are you calling South Sudanese people lizard people?
No, I'm just saying I'm a lizard specifically. All right, I'm racist now. South Sudanese people. But I am a lizard. Hey, if you're gonna hate on Sudanese people, hate on the Northerners. All right. But no, I need the heat, and as much as I hate Phoenix, I need someplace with sun, and the closest is California. All right, possibly Texas, but really California.
Why not go to Albuquerque, dude?
Albuquerque can suck my fucking dick. I'll die before I go to Albuquerque. Albuquerque is where you go when you murdered your whole family and you change your name and try and get away from the cops while still being in America.
Oh yeah.
All right, it's not a place you move when you're young.
Yeah.
All right, when you're young, you should try and live in a big city with lots of coke in hand with no fentanyl. All right, and just fun times. That's really, you should try and enjoy your youth. You know how many people I know that have kids? Yeah.
Fucking
gross.
Fucking gross,
bro.
And on that note, Thank you for checking out another episode of Black Republican Podcast. My name is Seth.
I'm Chudier. Adios, guys.
Check out all the shit down below. Patreons. Kidding. Just kidding.
Yo, Patreon subscribe, $5, Black Republican. The lower tier, I just go down. I'm like, the lower tier is $5.
Yeah.
That is the fiscally conservative. The higher tier is $10.
Yeah.
That is the I hate niggers. And then the highest tier is $20, and that's white power.
That's
know?
blood money.
Yeah, that's blood money.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Jesus Christ, Chudier. I always have to edit right at the end. It's always some bullshit at the end. I'm not gonna.
Wait, you're not gonna keep that in?
The hard R. I don't know because
okay,
I'm
can you at
producing
least?
It's under my name, dude. It's technically my voice.
Can you at least take my voice and then say it to yours so it sounds like you're saying the N-word?
I don't have a voice mod. What the fuck?
You can do that. I forgot what it's called.
All right, you guys, make sure that you're liking it, subscribing it, share it with your mother. All right.
Yes.
Love you.